A movie produced by both Spielberg and Scorsese and playing Leonard Bernstein, one of the greatest conductors of all time. Bradley Cooper sure did not play safe while making this biopic.
Well, first of all, I have to say the only reason I'm here is this man right here. He gave me the opportunity. So, truthfully, that if you know, when you're in a position that Steven's in, and you have the kind of heart that he has, you can change people's lives.
If you go into Maestro expecting it to deliver big, extravagant music set pieces with larger than life sequences, you will be disappointed. But if you like to see character dramas where characters in the movie feel like real people, where the obvious things are not stated, where the filmmakers trust the audience, if you are someone who looks for these things, Maestro is a huge win. Before I give my thoughts on Maestro, feel free to go through my channel, and if you like what you see, can you please hit that like and subscribe button? My channel has grown a lot in the past few days and your support would mean the world to me. The biggest compliment that I can give to Maestro is its unique and unconventional approach to making a biopic. A biopic that Bradley Cooper wanted to make for a long time. He dedicated 6 years to this movie and it shows. This movie is less about Leonard Bernstein, the maestro, but more about his marriage, relationships, psyche, and identity. It spends time pondering about these concepts, but never tries to give a definitive answer.
It was something that was more subtle than a bio. It was because he's an extraordinary man in terms of his music. But clearly, and the story that you follow is very ordinary. It's a couple trying to make it work.
Bradley Cooper shines in this movie. For me, he is the frontrunner to win the Best Actor Oscar. And this was my prediction even before I saw the movie. And now that I have seen the movie, I'm even more confident about his chances. But make no mistake, Bradley Cooper shines even more as a director. I absolutely loved how he directed this movie and the story he decided to tell. He never tries to be flashy like many other new directors, yet he has a certain style about his direction. I know it's only 2 movies, but Bradley Cooper already has a unique way of storytelling that differentiates him from other filmmakers. There is one scene in particular in the second half of the movie, you could say it is the only scene that has a big Leonard Bernstein performance, where Cooper goes all out, both naked and fearless. And the way that scene ended was so perfect, you will know what I'm talking about when you watch the movie. There is emotional context and payoff at the end of that scene. The scene does not just rely on the music and the performance, but also on where it fits in the movie. I think that may be the scene of the year. And for me, a certain moment can make or break the movie, and that sequence made the movie for me. But you know what tops Bradley Cooper the actor and Bradley Cooper the director? It's Carey Mulligan playing Felicia Montealegre, Leonard Bernstein's wife. This is easily one of the best performances of the year, period, male or female. And for me, is right up there with Emma Stone to win the Best Actress Oscar. She's that good. And much credit to Bradley Cooper for focusing on her character as much as his. And sometimes even more. One could even argue that maybe Maestro was not a fitting title for this movie. Now, you might feel that with me gushing so much about the movie that I loved it. I actually don't. I like it a lot, but I won't say that this will be in my top 10 movies of the year. I think the movie peaks at a certain point and has an epilogue kind of an ending. Also, personally, it's a kind of an ending that is usually not for me. As a cinephile, I should be open-minded about everything, but I never pretend to be a cinephile. I'm just a movie fan, and like every fan, I have certain tastes, and there are certain things in the movie that make me feel a bit down. Again, it's just a me thing. Look, I love La La Land, even though its ending is a bit bleak, but Maestro ends in a way that feels different, and it did not impact me as much as I wanted. But I will say this, the mastery behind the craft of Bradley Cooper is that throughout this movie, he rarely tries to explain things. He doesn't pick sides when it comes to who is right or wrong. We get a glimpse inside the mind of Leonard Bernstein, but in no way do we get the full picture. And that is so rare in movies these days. Movies nowadays have become educational content, and if a movie does not match your beliefs, whether it's political beliefs or personal biases, people then don't like that movie. Well, this movie does not give you a chance to bring your personal biases into the picture because it does not pick sides or have a clear answers to these serious questions. This concept is very fitting as the movie opens with the following quote: "A work of art does not answer questions, it provokes them. And its essential meaning is in the tension between the contradictory answers." I wish more filmmakers took that approach in filmmaking. You don't have to pander your message throughout the movie. There is a subtle and nuanced way of saying things you want to say without it coming off as preachy. I'm not going to name movies, but you get the point. In the end, Maestro, though not perfect, is mature filmmaking from an actor turned director who we must watch out for. Many thanks for watching.